Another dark log from the diary of the graver named John Weaver, who's barely awake. What's going on, guys? May 3rd, 2026 for Sunday morning. So, the more I keep sticking my face into different things that the AI programming keeps sending out to me to get flabbergasted about, the more I'm like, oh shit, what the hell am I waking myself up to? A couple of nights ago, Artist in Recovery / DarrylP, shout out to the dude, posted a video considering about his concerns that America is no longer what he thought it was. And other people are conservatives jumping on his ass left and right. I saw some of those remarks. Some of them are trying to say, well, welcome to the wake-up call. Others like, how dare you? Yeah, I know the feeling. We did it a couple of days ago and missed out on the damn thing. Could have responded to it, but I already had my own damn issues. I'm seeing some of the other stuff that the progressives are posting out there, see whether or not if it's legitimate or not. Try dealing with a conservative media group that's international at this point over here, formed by some kind of international cabal or something like that out in Israel. And then we've got our own Trumpian group connected to it in every which way to brainwash the American people, I guess. We'll have to do Christian, keep throwing that shit out to people. Do they actually know what the hell they're talking about? I don't think they do. That was bad enough. There was an interview a few days ago. I just caught this one. And apparently during the time when King Charles and Queen Kamala was wrapping up the tour about to leave for England, you had this pastor from the Trumpian regime on an interview with Brit, and there were insults being sent left and right. It's like America has an issue concerning about England not treating its Christians right or at all, and having more relations with other religions instead of the Christians, because according to the pastor here, and I gotta research this one maybe, King Charles is supposed to be the head of the Christian church in England, well, Church of England anyway, and he's supposed to set the tone. Sorry, not peace. He's supposed to set the tone on how Christian values are supposed to be in England, but maybe everywhere else, including sort of conservative nature. I don't get it. Not that King Charles is the King of England, that I got. Or that he's the head of the Church of England. Okay, I got that one too. The Protestant Church. Okay. But does he really have to affect religion and everywhere? Everyone's faith? I mean, I get it that he wants an encompassing environment in his country, much like we're supposed to have one in the United States. But we lost out on that one because we got more and more conservative and more screwed up in our heads. That what is making America America? Not making America great again. I'm not saying that. But our values, I know, are way off, totally different, and not aligned and not in sync. But the thing is, we were created to be a pluralistic country, to deal and hopefully acknowledge and accept, if just acknowledge only, other people's values, faith, beliefs and their viewpoints. To find a common ground somewhere in there instead of just overruling each other. Unfortunately, we're still hell-bent throughout decades of ruling everybody. And I don't know which viewpoint's going to be the valid one at this point. I mean, they're still arguing it up left and right. You want to see it in politics at work? Look at the government right now. We got political guys still arguing with each other and trying to figure out which is the correct thing for us to be and feel. The MAGA movement, according to the progressives and some of the MAGA people also, they're breaking apart. Whatever kind of hope and faith they put into the old gas bag, which we voted in for as President of the United States, is disappointing people left and right because they voted in a lunatic, an insane person who's got dementia. And they're disappointed because of all the decisions he's making through his supplicants that are screwing over people left and right, that the Trumplican Party, I don't call it Republican anymore. I don't know what the hell it is anymore. If they're all following Trump, then it's no longer a Republican Party. It's the Trump Party. It's the Trumplican Party, actually, I call it. And they're splitting apart because they don't even know what the hell to call themselves or even deal with the situations we need. And we have a Speaker of the House that is an ineffectual. He's totally ineffectual. I mean, he's calling breaks left and right. He's calling vacations left and right. Because he doesn't want to deal with the hard duty of reining in and trying to lead an agenda that hopefully gets the country working. Didn't do it, did he? No. He's breaking things apart left and right, and he's running and hiding, but he calls himself a Christian. Give me a break. People are calling him a coward. Even right to his face and insulting him for what's being reported. And we got the finger still pointing at different older generations, and actually older administrations, I should say, about how an airline merger got screwed over because of antitrust issues. If you get mergers going in, you know you got people being laid off, prices go up, and service sucks. They're talking about 2 airline mergers a few years ago that didn't work, or actually didn't come to pass. JetBlue was going to be swallowing up with Spirit. Didn't happen. So, Spirit, after a second bankruptcy, decided to call it quits after getting $250 million from the public to stabilize it. They just took the money and ran. And shut everybody else out, including every employee and passengers. So now we're dealing with that. We got farm bills that are supposed to be helping out the farmers, but it looks like a poison pill if it was actually passed. More cuts, less money to have pay the farmers, and less food being produced. So we're in for that one. If you wanted to ask me what makes America great, I was still having issues concerning about the 250-year anniversary of our country, falling to pieces, actually. We are falling to pieces, and we don't even realize it. We've got these other groups out there, these massive, I don't know what the hell to call them anymore, to tell you the truth. Representatives in one major head case is in the Trump White House, in charge of office and management budget, and these guys are running a playbook on how to screw our country even worse. So we have a very divided government. We have a very divided country here. We don't even know what the hell we're doing anymore. There is rumors that either we're under the influence of Israel or Russia or both. I'm still waiting for somebody to push the button in the wrong way and we start up a nuclear war. That's what gives me emotional nightmares. Other than that, do I find a finger pointing going on? Yes, I do. Because I don't know who's right and who's wrong at this point over here. I'm hearing both sides of the argument. And they're both just as idiotic. Am I going to be running independent at this point? I'm a lifer Democrat. I'm sorry. I'm stuck in the old Democratic ideas a long time ago. The newer generation seems to be having a problem with the older generation as they're trying to show their knowledge base and their wisdom versus the boomers who are arguing and laughing at them and mocking them left and right. How dare you say this to us? We know better than you. We lived on this planet a lot longer. Yeah. And to those boomers, I would say, didn't the guys before you said the same shit to you as well? When you started mouthing off to them and you thought you know better because you observed different things left and right? But you know, it's a generational thing that keeps happening left and right. Except these days, we've got instant communication, we've got internet, and we're still screwed up. You guys can't live with, if you guys can't listen to each other and understand which viewpoints are on, then maybe you guys got to put tapes on your mouth and shut the fuck up. Because you're sounding the same old arguments again and again and again. Either you find a gray area or you just shut the fuck up and stay on your side. But you guys are not going to do that. Nah, you'll just insult each other one way or another. Like I've seen some of the older guys arguing with a young kid. I'm going to call him a kid because he's a lot younger than me. He's 20-something. He's barely out of college as it is. And he's seeing too much. And he's trying to tell people what his viewpoints are. But the older generation who are blinded by their own damn accomplishments and their own damn ego and their own damn lifestyles, whatever the hell it is, laughing at the other younger kids. Yeah, I know. I've seen old Geraldo Rivera and his bullshit throughout his lifetime. Was a journalist that one would listen to on the news and then turn himself into a talk show nut job. And then, I don't know what the hell happened to him after that. Lost his head, lost his mind, I don't know. But I hardly ever noticed the guy. I hardly ever listened to the guy. And then there's Chris Cuomo. Kept hearing him mostly on CNN, mouthing off left and right. And he's trying to talk sense to people left and right. And I don't even know if he was actually talking sense or not. But he's always having conversations with his brother during the COVID nightmare. And that was bad enough as it is. And things happen with his family, and Cuomo gets kicked off. His brother gets kicked out of government. But Cuomo is still trying to make himself useful in the public. So now he's attacking kids. He's attacking kids. It's bad enough Piers Morgan, who is already stuffy enough as it is. He's attacking kids as well, because kids don't know their shit, and only adults have to know shit. Boy, the wise men at the top of the hillsides really must love that hillside. Because don't they realize they were kids once? And as kids, they had to go through the same damn shit as the elders did. They just never listen. They don't want to listen. They're stuck on ego. You get older, you get stuck on pride, stupid, hubris, humility. Oh, you get stuck on a lot of things. But basically ego. You gonna tell me about my own damn ego? Oh, of course. Tell me about my own ego. Tell me how I'm full of an idiot. Tell me that I don't know my ass from a hot rock. I've seen a hell of a lot of shit here too. And I've seen that these guys don't know their ass from a hot rock. But then again, my opinion doesn't count for much either. Everyone else wants their opinion to be counted much. I'm saying mine's not. You got your own. But if I can see a gray area to talk about or stay in and just try to get things worked on, I mean, that'll do. But as we're trying to stick to someone else's opinion who's solid enough and just saying, you believe me because I say so, then I'm going to tell you, fuck off. You don't want to look at a gray area to see if there's any commonality, make a share, then I'm going to say, fuck off. Stick to your own damn pride and your own damn ego. You're being buried in your own shit. Have fun. Me, I'm heading back to bed. That being said,